If you're a man who wants to go from lazy and lost to disciplined with purpose in 2026, then this is for you. I have personally coached over 100 others, and in this video I will show you step by step how to become disciplined, and at the end of the video I have created a resource that you can get for free to help you get started. Let's get into it. I told myself year after year that next year is going to be different. Every time it was my birthday, I told myself, next year on my birthday, everything will be different. And I would try to force myself to work harder, make more hours, work out harder, help more people, make more money, make bigger plans, whatever. But in truth, nothing really ever changed. But this all changed when I discovered my purpose in life and I wholeheartedly committed to it. Because with this clarity came determination. I knew what was most important to me, and I still know. So every decision becomes easy. You don't doubt yourself as much anymore. You know what to focus on, so focusing becomes easy. But with this clarity, not only came determination, but everything changed after I committed. So while I was doubting before, as soon as I bought a symbolic plane ticket to the other side of the world to start my new life chapter, everything changed. I stepped into the new version of myself. Whereas before I thought I needed to force things even more, be more perfect in the execution of my hindsight, shallow and misaligned plans, I now became clear that using force wasn't the right answer, and becoming more disciplined towards what I thought I should do didn't come from forcing it, but actually came from being clear on my purpose in life. Everything changed when I took a painfully honest look at the situation I was in, the relationship I was in, the place that I lived and wasn't happy at, the work that I did that was tiring me and not inspiring me. Everything basically changed when I started to commit to what I deeply knew inside I had to do. When I started to listen to that voice. So, if you want 2026 to actually be different from all your previous years and resolutions and want to become actually disciplined, you gotta actually go for it. You gotta go for it. And that's tough. It's hard. I know. I've been there. You gotta take an honest look at yourself and your situation. You gotta discover your purpose in life, know what's most important to you, and sacrifice everything else that's not in alignment with that highest goal. And finally, you gotta commit. You gotta put your ass on the line. And what you're committed to is not what you say you are committed to, but you're committed to where you put your actions. You gotta be doing it. You gotta buy the plane ticket instead of talk about the plane ticket. Yeah, you gotta quit the job if that's what you need to do. You gotta quit the relationship if that's it. You gotta have the tough conversation if that's what's holding you back. Yeah. You gotta follow your dreams. You got to make a decision. The word decide actually means to cut off. And it even shares the root with another word like homicide. And it's sharing that part because it's literally meaning to kill off your other options. Okay, it's committing is really about not just saying I'm committed to this. It's actually about, okay, there's no other way anymore, right? You gotta jump. You gotta have no plan B, you gotta burn the boats, you gotta actually go for it. Because if you know deep in your heart this is what you should do, that's it. And if you want your 2026 to look different, actually different, and not just say it will be different and it won't, you gotta commit. So, maybe you don't like to hear it, but if you don't wanna wonder the same thing next year, the same resolution the next year, but with a little bit more regret and a little less hair on your head, then you gotta go for it. You gotta make some tough decisions. So if you already have a clear purpose in your life, then you gotta make a clear plan of where is it that you actually want to go. Yeah, and really clarify this, have a concrete plan, make sure that you're accountable, that you have a whole team that's supporting you, so that success is the only natural outcome. You gotta also take a painful, honest look at your current situation, strip away everything that's holding you back, everyone that's holding you back. Yeah, because you gotta make sacrifice to the thing that's most important. There's no other way. And then you gotta get as committed as you humanly possibly can. Okay, you gotta get skin in the game. You gotta put your money on the line. You gotta put your ass on the line. You gotta lose sleep over it if you don't. Because otherwise it's not going to happen. Okay? If it doesn't really matter to you, it's not going to happen. So, not just say that you're about it, be about it. Not just say that you want to do something, buy the actual plane ticket. Take action. And if you're not yet sure on your purpose in life, or you want to get more clear on it, I created a free training for you to help you find your purpose or clarify it so that you can guarantee crushing it in 2026 instead of wondering the same thing in regret next year. You can check out the free training inside the free community I created for men. I'll leave a link down below so you can check it out. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and see you in the next video.